Yeah. Hello, people. This is Bosmus Prime again. Or Duncan. I'm sure you are well aware at this point. Now I have something I'm going to discuss, and it's something that is rather odd. Now, how do I want to put this? So, this is about the rating system and certain things about why ratings should not be suggested. Like this one, like 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 this. And also, there's the fact that the rating system is sadly not indicative. Like say Disney Infinity. You would think that if it was up to me, I would just have it be like I would have it be at a lower rating than this because this one and really any racing simulator, especially the newer ones, they tend to be harder. And and also NASCAR Heat too. At least I don't know about Evolution. And I'm sure NASCAR Heat 3 is going to continue this trend. This one also allows you to you have the option to turn this on or not, but you can but as I'm sure every NASCAR fan out there knows that two of the most successful teams out there nowadays are sponsored by beer companies, namely Miller and Anheuser Busch. Still, yeah, you don't have to see that on the cover, but that's a detail. Um, Actually, no, you don't see. No, you can't make that out. Assuming that is him on the back. Okay. Assuming that is Harvick on the back there. I don't know. Yeah. But yes. The thing is, how do I put this? Yeah, and but as you can see, is that this is rated E for everyone, whereas Disney Infinity, of all things, is rated E10, which is for which this one does say cartoon violence, whereas the other one doesn't. It just says search for more detailed rating summaries at ESRB.org. Weird. But yeah. Now, admittedly, there's also admittedly, this this didn't really come up, and this is partly my fault because well, it's also because of the fact that at our house we have a monthly pizza party, and we were expecting and we were expecting a more mature group than we got this month for April, um, and as such we laid out different. As you know, I have a PS3 and a PS4 respectively, and as such we laid out the different options that we were thinking people had support local support local multiplayer modes. That's it. And and that's really these two. Um, and that's really these two, as I'm sure most of you are well aware. Yes, NASCAR Heat now has little sprint screen. Ugh, you can do that. Um, and now, admittedly, this is more the maturity of the kids in question. One is, I believe, one appears more mature than he. It's hard to tell because he's the more. Now, there's one who is clearly 6 years old at most, and I'm not entirely sure that he's even five yet. Um, and admittedly, the last time they came here, we made the mistake of letting them play Modern Warfare. Yeah, didn't think that one through, did we? Um, yeah, but anyway, and yeah, like this past Friday, is it now? Admittedly, now this is so I made the mistake of letting them play of all things Marvel vs. Capcom in Infinite, which they didn't seem to grasp which they didn't seem to realize that. And it took me a while to get them to realize that you can switch on the fly, and they never seem to grasp is what the Infinity Stones actually are there, or how you use those. But that's not important. That's a detail. The thing is, the rating system needs to be redone because especially because as everyone knows, Disney, at least mainline Disney anyway, um, tends to cater towards a younger demographic than even Nintendo back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s did. Um, but still, yeah. So there's that to consider. Anyway, off topic. But still, like I said, yeah, NASCAR. I mean, it's a family sport. I mean, I get that. I mean, and video games have always been catered towards kids anyway, so it sort of makes sense. I mean, personally, I got my first NASCAR game when I was when was it? I was 14. um, it was on the PC. It was one of the last ones that was on. It was one of the last good ones that was on the PC era. I think it's the same. I think it's one that was actually used as the basis for the iRacing series. But I digress. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. Another thing about this one is I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but this one does not require a steering wheel to actually play properly. You can. That was a huge plus, and that's a huge step in the right direction. Um, as I understand it, a steering wheel does help, but it's not required, which is always good. Especially in this case, especially in I haven't done it with the road course yet. That's more because of me personally. And definitely not going to do the. I did try the Roval at Charlotte, which the 2018 update allows you to use, as I'm sure plenty of you have seen on YouTube. But yeah, so still, like I said, I think that still. Anyway, yeah, the younger of these two, and they are brothers, by the way. I think they're half brothers. I'm not sure. I haven't actually. Their mother was here this time, but I didn't ask. And they have an older brother who is around my age. So I don't know. Yeah. It got to the point. Yeah. So it was getting to the point where where the younger brother thought that his older brother, who was just better, like I said, better eye coordination, at least that's what I took out of it. He was accusing the younger sibling was accusing the older one of cheating because he was not because he was actually, oh, I don't know, not driving into the wall or getting taken out or getting hit by other people while being lapped at the same time. Um, yeah, or not spinning out on yours on his own. But anyway, yeah. So there's that. So yeah, I mean, but still, like I said, I mean that's one of those things where I really think that there needs to be better ways to police that sort of thing. But anyway, yeah, yes. So yeah, it's like I said, sports simulators. There really needs to be like I think that in hindsight we should have made sure that we should have had and there's also the fact that we let them unsupervised for a while too. I don't know. Yeah, so that's it for this one. This is relatively short. Just wanted to get that. As I said, just wanted to say that. Yeah, because as for some stuff, I mean, for the most part, mature rated games tend, for the most part, games that are rated M for mature tend to be justifiably so. And there are exceptions to every rule, of course, but still, yeah. But I think that NASCAR games should be. I think that the going forward, I think they should be rated T for teens at minimum, just because of the it's or at the very least E10. But I do think that E for everyone should not be should not be the go-to option as a rule. Yeah, so that's yeah, like I said. So yeah, it's like I said, the ESRB rating system needs to be. It's not perfect. It never has been, but still. Yeah. So that's it for this time. Short little dissertation.